This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe, and let's get right into the news. All right, so we got Diddy's attorney told judge this. He actually told him this, that Diddy and Cassie were hitting each other throughout their relationship. I thought that was just a rumor, and that was a plan of attack. He actually told the judge this. This is not going to be a good tactic moving forward. I swear it's not. Diddy's could Diddy beat everything? I don't think he's going to beat everything, but he's going to be. This is like a domestic violence case inflated into a RICO. He's definitely gonna go to jail for something or get some penalties, but I don't think. I think he's gonna get time served by the time this is over, because he's been in there for about a year. I just don't see any of these RICO charges sticking, to be honest with you. So we'll have to see, but I highly doubt it, man. I just highly doubt it. Now we got Benzino, desperate for cash. Okay, so he tries, for some reason, he tries to go back and forth with 50 Cent. Okay, still to this day. I mean, that was like over 20 years ago. The thing with Eminem, right? He's still keeping this alive, right? So this interview came out with him that 50 Cent posted from Ghetto Report podcast. I checked it out. It's a good episode. Make sure you guys go check out Ghetto Report podcast, okay? And I'll just play the snippet we played earlier. Like this thing where they're talking about when Benzino got shot early. I think it was like 2011 or 12, and he got shot by his cousin, his own cousin, right? And in Benzino's paperwork from court, there was talks of him basically dry snitching. It wasn't him giving a statement to the police. It was a recorded phone call or something like that. And basically, Ghetto Report podcast says, Ghetto Report podcast actually put a comment on the video. It says, he told me to do my research, and I did. Check my full interview on YouTube. Shout out to Ghetto Report podcast. He did his research. He pulled the paperwork. So shout out to Ghetto Report podcast. And they call him out on it. He's like, check my paperwork. He's like, I'm reading your paperwork.
Almost being killed by your client. That's what I remember.
If you think that's go get my paperwork.
This is your paperwork.
No. I'm saying. This is I'm saying. Hold on. But that's from the recordings, right?
No.
The recordings.
No.
From what?
This is from the court date, the trial.
Right.
I got the whole.
Right. No.
It was like what happened was. What happened was. So Benzino, you cook, bro. And Benzino Benzino's a loser, bro. To me, I don't care how much money he made. We all love The Source, him and Dave Mays, but it was really Dave Mays. Benzino was a part of it. And he was like the protection, and he brought a different element to it. Like, you can't take that away from Benzino. And Benzino was able to finagle that into dropping a rap album that was I like one or two songs. But, he's just, his ego destroyed him. He doesn't even have a relationship with his daughter. He has nothing, man. He did Love and Hip Hop. You thought he was going to rebuild? Didn't. He's getting arrested every week on police videos. The guy's a loser, bro. And it's a sad thing because you know what? Benzino really did accomplish a lot. It just didn't pan out. Now he's almost 60 trying to fight 50 Cent for money. So this is him after he got shot. He put out he goes back at 50 Cent and wants to get money to box him, right? You can't make this up, bro. He wants money to box 50 Cent. So he comes out and says this after, and he should stop doing podcasts because this was bound to come up again.
We can get in the ring and I'll beat your ass, Curtis. Yeah. Me and you could get in the ring for that money. 3 rounds. I'll whoop you. You big and sloppy and too...
Mind you, nobody's trying to get in the ring after 40, okay? Just for fun? Come on. 50 Cent has no motivation to get in the ring with you for 50 grand, 500 grand. Who's going to pay to see Benzino fight 50 Cent? 50 Cent would bring in all the money. So basically, 50 Cent would want 100% of the money, because if Benzino fights anybody, nobody's paying for it. Maybe he'll make 25 grand, maybe 50 grand. Benzino is just washed, bro.
Stiff. And I don't believe all that
He stays in shape. Pause, okay? That's about it. He's almost 60.
Golden Glove shit. All right, we're going to put that to the side. Mayweather, holla at me. Believe me. I'll be his Huckleberry. How the fuck could I snitch when he was the first one that called him and said that the first one, before any statement that I made anything, he said he shot me. Let's make that clear. All right. Months go by. It's time for the grand jury. Now the grand jury is going to be the jury that got picked to see that if he's going to get charged with attempted murder. In Boston, anything over the waist, attempted murder. Anything below the waist, assault with a dangerous weapon. Above the waist is 15 years and up. Everybody knows that. We get to the grand jury. They ask me, do you know who? I said, nah. We can get in the ring. I don't know who shot me. Now that's in the paperwork. The grand jury, you can go get the paperwork. They said, nah, I don't. I said, I don't know who shot me. I said, I was dizzy, I was fucked up. But you said this. I said, I don't know what I was saying. I was panicking. I was blanking out. I was saying anything. I was in an ambulance. I said anything. I was in the hospital. I was under medication. I was saying anything. They said, okay, fine. Months now go down. It's time to go to court. They tell me and say, they tell my lawyer, God rest Mr. Leppo, they said he has to come in court. I said, I'm not coming in no fucking court. I already told the grand jury I don't know who shot me. If you don't come to court, we're going to give you 6 months contempt. Ain't this a bitch? I said, okay. Me, my father, went to court in Brockton. My nephew was sitting there with his lawyer, big fat bitch. They're looking at me like, it's funny because they said, if you can see who's in the courtroom, point them out. I said, I don't see anybody. I don't know who shot me. Now that's in the paper. You can see who shot you, point them out. I said, I don't see anybody. It was that simple when I left. There was another 10 witnesses that were white people and everything that were on the highway that witnessed him shooting me. Because I said that he didn't shoot me, he got 18 months for shooting in a dwelling around people. That's what he got charged with. If I would have said he shot me, he would have did 15 years. 15 years. So I don't give a fuck about no internet.
It was at one point.
It doesn't matter. You still said something. You just took it back. That's all. It doesn't matter, you know. Honestly, why did your cousin shoot you? I can't remember. This is how much people don't like him. Yo, Dave Mays hates him. People don't like Benzino. He's not likable. His own daughter doesn't like him. She loves him, but she doesn't like him. You gotta love your family. You don't gotta like him, though, right? But anyways, you know, Benzino needs to just... This is see, when someone has nothing to do, like Benzino, he just works out all the time. That's all he got, right? Hopefully he figures it out. It is what it is, man. I really don't care about Benzino. I know you don't either, but it is funny. It's Jordan Tower with JT News. Peace.